breaking barriers, pushing limits, and flying the world's most advanced fighter jet. Meet Lieutenant Colonel Kristin Beo Wolfe, the first ever female F-35A Lightning II demo pilot in U.S. Air Force history. At Aviation Nation 2022, she didn't just put on a show, she redefined what air power looks like in the 21st century. High above the desert skies of Nevada, history is being written. Not with ink, not on paper, but in the roar of jet engines and the flash of afterburners. At Aviation Nation 2022, thousands gathered to witness a spectacle unlike any other. But this wasn't just another airshow routine. This was a turning point. For the first time in U.S. Air Force history, the F-35A Lightning II demo team was led by a woman. Her name? Lieutenant Colonel Kristin Beo Wolfe. A trailblazer, a warrior, and a pilot with nerves of steel. The F-35 is the most advanced stealth fighter in the world, built for dominance in the skies of the 21st century. But in Beo's hands, it became more than a machine. It became a symbol of power, progress, and possibility. Today, we take you inside that story. From the roar of the engines to the human spirit behind the stick. This is the journey of America's first female F-35 demo pilot, and why her performance at Aviation Nation 2022 left the world in awe. This isn't just about breaking sound barriers. It's about breaking barriers of history itself. Kristin Beo Wolfe's journey to the cockpit of the F-35A Lightning II wasn't one of shortcuts or easy victories. It was built on grit, discipline, and years of proving herself among the best. Commissioned into the U.S. Air Force in 2004, she first honed her skills in the skies aboard the F-22 Raptor, mastering one of the most demanding fighter jets in existence. It was here that she developed the precision, the instincts, and the composure under pressure that would later define her as a demo pilot. Every sortie, every maneuver, every moment in the cockpit sharpened her into a pilot capable of handling the razor's edge of air combat. When she transitioned to the F-35A Lightning II, history began to shift. In 2020, she shattered barriers by becoming the very first woman selected to lead the U.S. Air Force's F-35 demonstration team. Her call sign, Beo, short for Beowulf, reflects her reputation. Fierce in the skies, steady in the fight, and respected by peers who know just how hard she's fought to be here. But what sets Beo apart isn't just her flying skill. It's her role as a pioneer. In a field long dominated by men, her presence in the cockpit represents something bigger. Progress. For young girls and women watching from the crowd, she isn't just flying the world's most advanced fighter jet. She's showing that no barrier is too high, no dream too far, and no sky too unreachable. The F-35A Lightning II isn't just another fighter jet. It's the crown jewel of American air power, the most advanced stealth aircraft ever built. Designed to dominate the skies of the 21st century, it combines speed, stealth, and cutting-edge technology in a single platform. What makes the F-35 so revolutionary is its ability to see the battlefield like no other aircraft. With advanced sensors, data fusion, and radar systems, it gives the pilot a near 360-degree awareness of everything around them. Enemy aircraft, ground defenses, missile threats, all visible in real time. In Beo's hands, this information doesn't just stay on a screen. She turns it into action, transforming data into maneuvers that keep the jet one step ahead of any threat. And then there's raw performance. The F-35 can fly at supersonic speeds, pull high G-turns, and climb vertically with staggering power. Its stealth profile makes it nearly invisible to radar, and its weapon systems allow it to strike before an enemy even knows it's there. When Kristin Wolfe takes the controls, all of that power, precision, and cutting-edge design come alive. The F-35 stops being just a marvel of engineering. It becomes an extension of the pilot herself, a perfect balance of machine and human skill working as one. This is the jet she commands. This is the Lightning II, and under Beo's control, it's more than a fighter. It's a force of the future. At Aviation Nation 2022, the crowd expected a show, but what they witnessed was history in motion. As Kristin Beo Wolfe taxied the F-35A onto the runway, the anticipation was electric. Then, with a thunderous roar, the Lightning II leapt into the sky, and the demo began. Her first move was a vertical climb straight into the heavens, the afterburner blazing like a comet. The jet didn't just fly, it dominated the air. Every maneuver was a test of precision and strength. High G-turns that pressed her body to the limits, power loops that showcased the jet's agility, and inverted passes that left the audience holding their breath. The sound was deafening. Each pass rattled the ground as the F-35 streaked by at near supersonic speeds, leaving nothing but a blur of gray metal and raw power. And yet, through every roll, climb, and dive, Beo's control was flawless. She wasn't just demonstrating a machine. She was telling a story of mastery, skill, and command over one of the world's most advanced fighters. For the crowd, it was more than a display of hardware. It was the moment they realized that America's air power isn't just about technology. It's about the people behind it. And Kristin Wolfe, with every maneuver she pulled, reminded the world why the F-35 Lightning II is unmatched in the skies, and why she's the perfect pilot to show it off. Kristin Beo Wolfe's performance wasn't just an air show, it was a statement. She proved that the F-35 isn't only the future of American air dominance, but that the future of aviation itself is broader, more diverse, and more inspiring than ever before. Her presence in that cockpit symbolized more than power, it symbolized progress. For every young girl in the audience looking up at the sky, Beo wasn't just flying a fighter jet. She was showing them that the highest levels of achievement are possible, no matter who you are. The F-35 Lightning II remains America's sharpest edge in air combat, and under Beo's command, it became something even greater, a beacon of excellence and determination. Her demo at Aviation Nation 2022 left the world not just impressed, but inspired. Because in the end, this story isn't just about an aircraft or even a pilot. It's about breaking barriers and rewriting history. And Kristin Wolfe has done exactly that. So what do you think? Is the F-35 the most important fighter jet of our time? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the story of Beo and the Lightning II, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We've got more incredible aviation stories coming your way. In stunning 4K, the sky isn't the limit. For Beo, it's just the beginning. The roar of the F-35 fades, but the impact of Kristin Beo Wolfe's flight still lingers. What we saw at Aviation Nation 2022 wasn't just an airshow routine, it was a glimpse into the future of air combat, and the people who will define it. Beo has become more than a pilot. She's a role model, a pioneer, and a living symbol of what the next generation of aviators can aspire to. Her journey proves that determination, skill, and resilience can break barriers once thought unshakable. The F-35 Lightning II will continue to dominate skies for decades, but it's pilots like Wolfe who give it life, who turn raw technology into history-making moments. Every roll, every climb, every thunderous pass she makes reminds us that America's edge doesn't just come from advanced machines. It comes from the people bold enough to master them. So, as the sun set on Aviation Nation 2022, one thing became crystal clear. The future of air power has a face. And her name is Kristin Beo Wolfe. If you believe stories like this matter, about courage, about progress, and about the future of aviation, make sure you subscribe, like, and share this video. Because this is only the beginning, and you won't want to miss what comes next.